fellas.
Can't see nothing.
Ooh, that's a good beginning, man. SPI number. I ain't gonna get y'all the number, man, but we're back. We're here. We were joined by one half of Points Made. Chrissy does not want to join us today. It's pretty crazy, right?
It's wicked out here, man.
It's a wild game she's playing. But got Amir with us. LeBron will be back. We're also joined by Ethan.
Full send of beignets in the building.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
No, nice. Rashad with us. The damaged DC fan.
Pain continues, but that's irrelevant though.
And you have myself. I like to begin this podcast though, man. Moment of silence, bro. Rest in peace, Wayne Haskins, man. That's real pain.
Oh yeah, so, really.
Everybody,
really.
give it a second. Just let it breathe. All right.
That was terrible news. I didn't even think that was just
but this is one of the worst things.
The more I found out, the worse it got. Yeah.
And when I saw it, I thought it was fake. I was just like, I was shocked. It just didn't seem real. Like it's just crazy. That's crazy. Life is not a joke, man.
Yeah, this is not something you expect to hear, honestly. Like it's just.
And Adam Schefter's, he's a hoe. He's a hoe. I'm glad everybody got on his case because that was so unnecessary.
He apologized today, but
too late, brother. That's
he just got the max from ESPN. So.
So
he felt bold. Yeah, he's like,
he's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere. He waited till he got fair enough.
He's in good shape. You got some dishes, man? What?
Bro, power washing his room.
Washing the dishes on the pod is crazy.
The way the noise just took everything over, that was crazy.
That was grease. That was not washing the dishes.
So grease. Cooking mid pod is even more.
Hey y'all, I told them that I might be late for a reason, man. They got me trying. I'm still late and I'm still going. So how about that? You didn't see that one coming. Anyway,
was great.
I'm gonna go on mute. Y'all started off.
All right, let's get into it, man. The playoffs begin today. I mean, not today, tomorrow. The play-in games. Who plays tomorrow?
Nets, Cavs, Timberwolves, Clippers.
And for the Cavs, Mobley, who's not back? Mobley's not going to be back.
They already announced him out?
Somebody's not. No, Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. I say Mobley's not on the injury report no more. I'm pretty sure he's back.
Jared Allen's the one that's not playing. Okay.
But can you imagine if Kyrie gets sent home by Cleveland?
No.
Well, he'd have another chance.
I know. That's true.
That would be crazy though.
If
who would they play? Who's 9?
It would the
Hornets,
Hawks right now, but it's the winner of that game they'd play.
And I don't think I'd want Trae Young or LaMelo Ball. Well, then again, you have Kyrie and Kevin Durant in a one-game setting, so it's fair enough.
No. If they lose to the Cavs, they'll definitely beat whoever comes out of that game.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll lose to the Cavs, though.
What I'm about to say?
Timberwolves Clippers might be a crazy play, like a play-in game. That would be.
Nah, the Timberwolves have firepower.
But the Clippers never die though.
You're right.
They never die.
I think
Paul George is not hooping.
The Clippers have to come out and punch the Timberwolves in the mouth. I don't know if they can go step with them scoring the ball.
Pat Bev Bowl.
Didn't it? Oh, that's crazy. Didn't the Timberwolves have the number 1 offense in the league? Or if it wasn't 1, it was definitely top 3.
It has to be up there.
Their offense was it was 1 for a long time. I'm not sure if it stayed at 1, but even if it didn't drop down too far. Yeah. So the Clippers need to come out firing to stay in that. Shout out to the Timberwolves though, man. They're back.
Yeah.
They have a future.
For sure.
It's been a long time since you could say that.
They gotta continue to build. I think they've got rid of the cat wants to be gone rumors as well, which is big. They had to get rid of those.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, Anthony Edwards is kind of becoming him in a way.
He's a lot more selfless than I thought he was last year. I thought last year he'd just come in and be like, "Yeah, man, I need the rock." Trying to put up 25, 27 a game. But no, he's really supportive. He seems like a really cool teammate. So yeah, shout out to the Wolves. Bigger shout out though to the Clippers though. They aren't even supposed to be if they were one of the bottom teams in the league, nobody would complain. They haven't had their 2 best players. They haven't had their best player all year, and then they had Paul George in and out majority of the year. So it's been cool seeing them progress. They'll be a major team next year though. Once everybody returns.
Hell yeah, and all the young players get a step better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Terrence man got better. We got some wine, bro.
Winding down, bro.
I've been on it. Wednesday could be the last day, so I gotta get right. Huh?
Oh, you talking about for the Pelicans, bro?
Yeah, it could be the last day.
I heard you.
No,
I
it
heard
won't
you.
be.
I heard you
better
got some
be the
Zion.
Spurs, bro.
You got some Zion tweets lined up, man. He coming back, bro.
No one knows, man. I don't really want him to, and here's why. It just would be too much, bro. It's already too. It's been happy. It's been a good time. You know, I gotta tell you, I do laps every day of just joy and happiness, seeing that the Lakers just blew up in flames, and we have their pick, and we beat them. We swept them niggas. Like, it was really crazy, bro. I don't care what niggas say, bro. That's a team of LeBron James, and he had to drop 40, and he still got swept. He can go to hell. So can Anthony Davis. He can go to hell too. I don't care.
Yes,
We
sir.
did it.
We did.
We're on our way.
We did.
This was the season that we started off 1-12, bro. 13 or 3-17 or some shit.
No,
like
it was
that,
bad.
bro.
It was definitely
And
bad.
we're in the play-in, bro. That's a win. We're 7th in defense since the All-Star break, bro. Shout out, coach.
Shout out Herb Jones.
Shout out CJ, Herb Jones, first team all defensive. Make it happen. We're ready. Let's go. He'll probably make second team, but I'm going for first team.
You think he'll make a team?
Oh, he definitely is.
Oh yeah, he's too good, bro.
Them numbers against they had his numbers against Kevin Durant, John Morant, like a multitude.
I don't
of players,
think he makes it. I don't think he makes a defensive team just off the strength of name power. Some guys are gonna.
That's not crazy.
I think he on it, bro.
Trust me, I'm telling you.
He's top 5 in most defensive statistics.
I think he gonna.
That doesn't matter, brother. I'm sorry, it just don't matter. And he's a great defender, but
don't do this to me.
I'm not even trying to do it to you because
he's got some good respect.
I see what you're saying. He's definitely a great defender. He's gonna be. Well, he's already great, but
he got the tape, bro. They can look at the film, bro. It's not no like, oh, he's standing.
They don't
front.
look at the film, brother.
He got highlights.
They listen to narratives.
I think he has enough respect amongst some of the players in the league to get on it because Matisse made it pretty early, so I think he'll make it.
That's true.
I'm trying to think if he's a forward. You know, Giannis is on there.
Yeah. I mean, he will make it second team. It won't be a first.
Mikal Bridges is going to be first team.
Yeah,
they might, depending who are the guards that'll make it because they might put Mikal and
Marcus Smart's first team,
and Drew Holiday are definitely on there.
Okay.
Herbert's played forward the whole time.
I gotta see the.
I mean, second team doesn't sound. If he gets one of those forward spots, doesn't sound crazy. But first team is kind of, I don't know.
Because really he won't make it. So what is Rob Williams going on at?
A center.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he'll be first team probably.
And my boy Bam is on there.
Oh, never mind. He'll be second team then. Bam will be first.
No, Rob.
No. Bam I think missed too many games.
And then the Celtics were the best defensive team in the league. And he was
but I don't know because they
was like
on kind
second
of
half.
Yeah, Rob Williams might be. I don't know. But
I think he'll go. I mean, what did he miss? Like the last 2 weeks?
Who? Rob Williams.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even talking about the games he's missed.
Okay.
I'm talking about
how long he been doing it.
Yeah, because Bam is the one I was saying. Bam has missed a good amount of games, which is why I could see him being on second team instead of first. Does Draymond get on there?
Yeah,
he'll probably get on.
I mean, so
he has
the
pedigree.
Now you're thinking that's what I'm saying. So now it's like, where does Herb Jones fit in? You got all these names I'm naming off the top of my head.
He'll get in, bro. I just don't think it's just too much impact. The Pelicans are 7th in defense.
Rudy Gobert and Rob Williams is the two centers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bam is a forward on the second team, we'll just say.
Okay.
Giannis is the forward on the first team.
Okay.
Mikal Bridges is another forward on the first team. You
Who
got
the,
Marcus.
Who are the other guards though? Because like Mikal might be SG for it.
I don't know because you know how the NBA does their vote and they do it so stupid to where it's like they split votes and stuff and it counts against you.
NBA?
Yo, welcome though. Thank you for joining us. It's nice to see you. And Marcus Smart,
Yeah, Drew Holiday.
No. Yeah, Drew Holiday. Yeah.
No, they're
Marcus
both
Smart.
same
center.
difference.
I mean, they're both
they're,
guards. It
they're
don't
two
matter.
guards.
Yeah, I was about to say it don't matter which way you put it. Marcus Smart, Drew Holiday,
Mikal.
Mikal Bridges, Giannis, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
That's the first team.
Yeah.
First team.
Yeah.
Then probably second team. Guard is tough for second. I ain't gonna sit here and say I know every defensive high key guard in the league like that.
Pat Bev gonna get some love.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Pat Bev. I don't
He's
know.
gonna get some kind of love, especially because he's been
I'm
crying
about to
on
say
JJ Redick's show about it too.
And this turnaround on the Timberwolves team, they defensively weren't they?
What about how good is the defender is Bane? Is Desmond Bane a really good defender?
Desmond Bane. I think he is a good defender, but I don't know if he gets put in that type of defensive.
Yeah, I'd say their defense is more on the backs of Triple J.
Never mind. Herb won't make it.
Oh yeah,
no, Herb's not
Jaren
here.
Jackson
Herb's
Jr.
not
What? No, man, come on.
We just named like 8 forwards.
Yeah, no, my bad. I
Come
completely
on,
forgot
man.
about Triple. I think Triple J should win Defensive Player of the Year, but
yeah, I've seen a person push that
yeah,
narrative.
no, I want Herb to make it though, but there's too many players.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think year one. I don't think year one, but he'll be on there.
About Triple J, but my bad.
I just think like if you take. You saw what happened. If you watch, I don't think most.
If you really want to be honest, too, Jason Tatum defensively is a motherfucker sometimes. Like,
the fact that he may not make it either.
When he gets down into that stance, he's a problem. He is a problem. Like, I'll be watching him sometimes. It's just like he don't really let people go around him.
And I still don't think he's better than when my boy JB lock in. So
Jaylen Brown
this year
defensively,
no. JB has some injuries.
JB. The only thing about I think Tatum's a better team defender, but when he's talking about on ball, Jaylen Brown is one of them two defensive.
Yeah, but no. Herb is an elite defender though.
That's what I'm saying. Herb, like I really do want him to make it,
but
just because it's rookie year he was this good on defense.
It's kind of hard, bro. It's kind of hard. But he deserves it for sure. He's an elite. I wouldn't be mad if he does. I'd be happy if he made it.
Me too. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I just don't know if he gets in there.
As long as he,
so many names.
As long as he makes the all rookie team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's
second team at least.
He might be first.
No, you got Scotty Barnes and Mobley. That's a forward center combo. Is he better than Wagner?
Yes.
Franz Wagner?
He kind of had.
I mean,
Wagner.
What do you think the rookie team is valued for, though? Rookie team is probably more so for offense and scoring.
And it has nothing to do with team success.
It's numbers. Yeah, it's a numbers.
I think he's
Green makes second team, and I think he had the best.
Caden, who is first team then? Caden.
No, Jalen don't make first, but somebody else.
Who's the somebody? I'm asking.
Give me a second.
All right, I'll wait.
There's no way Jalen gonna be top 3 rookie of the year and end up on the second team at guard.
That top 3 rookie of the year stuff though for Jalen is kind of wild.
Yeah, no, he shouldn't be in there. He's just exciting, but he has not put in his body of work that the rest of them have. Who? Jalen.
No, he's
he had a great second half.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but Mobley was consistent. So was Scotty Barnes.
Giddy will make it over.
No way.
Over Taylor Green first team?
I don't think Giddy played enough games.
They're gonna do that off the strength of how high of a pick he was.
He did shut it down early.
Yeah, not only that, but like just the Jalen Green was starting the whole time.
Yeah, no, Herb will be on Herb will be on the second team.
Yeah, I don't think he'll make first team.
I think Franz Wagner makes it over him as a forward.
I think he's better as far as just like what he offers to, because like the thing about Herb is nobody thought brother could shoot on an NBA level and be serviceable on offense. And I'm not saying that he's 40%, but I think he's shooting like 33, 34. No one saw that.
If he got to play against the Lakers every game, he'd be shooting 50.
Man, everybody would. That team is awful.
It really is. Nah, Herb was a solid offensive player too. I really wouldn't be mad to see him on the first team once again, but I just don't think he makes it.
No,
Herb is 23. I didn't know he was an older rookie.
Oh yeah, he's an older dude.
He stayed at Alabama for a while.
Okay, that makes sense.
So Cade, Evan, Franz, Scotty.
Yeah.
Who's the other one? Because I think Herb can fit right there.
No, you skip somebody.
Jalen Green,
bro. Jalen Green.
It's two guards, bro. It's two guards. Herb's not going at guard.
Team that he don't know.
What do you think Franz is at?
Franz is at? He's gonna go forward.
They're putting him at forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like I said, with that split in votes thing, too many people are going to consider Herbert Jones or a forward.
Yeah, I wouldn't be sad. I mean, I like it if Jalen made first team, but
yeah, Cade and Jalen both did get hot the second half.
Okay.
So
yeah, but Jalen was wild at that. Like he 41 in his last game of his rookie year is crazy.
If you take out the 8 points against the Raptors, it was like if you look at his last like 7 games, it was like 35, 31.
He only had one bad game in between, and that was the
Raptors. That was
Rashada and KBJ went off that game.
Yeah, he only had 8 points that game, but because you know how Toronto can get defensively with them long guys, African guys.
What about the All NBA teams?
Oh God,
let's talk about those.
What
does do first team? Let's do first team.
All NBA first.
All right.
Who's the center on All NBA first team?
Whoever is the center is winning MVP.
They put both. They can't put both.
You can't even put Jokic at a power forward. You can't. He's never played it.
It's going to cancel him out.
Who's the first team center?
It's Nikola Jokic.
It's kind of Jokic, bro.
It's like not kind of. It's Jokic.
It's hard. I don't really like talking about it, to be honest. I want my boy.
You know how I feel, and he's the second team.
You know how I feel about
Jokic, bro.
You had the Embiid take. You did.
You know how I feel about Embiid, man.
Yeah.
But
Jokic is. That's not a bad take today, man. That's a
solid take. It hasn't been for 2 years.
Nah,
2 years ago that was a horrendous take.
You're looking good
right now. Your take
still might not be the best center in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than Jokic.
I think he's MVP though.
Jokic led his team in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks.
Yeah, he had Austin Rivers top 5.
That's literally the definition of most valuable player. To lead in every category.
With the Orlando
no MPJ and no Jamal Murray.
That's what I'm saying. I think Jokic. It just has to be Jokic.
He's playing,
but you can't put both of them on the first team.
You got to think.
Oh well, you could.
Embiid has been playing with
Maxey.
I'm gonna say it, man.
James Harden's buns.
James Harden's a good dude. James Harden is a good dude. They're getting the Harden that I thought they would get, which is why I thought the Nets ran off on the trade.
You know, those first 5 games looked really nice.
Like, yes.
Yeah, because it was the Knicks,
man.
The Cavs.
It was Harden just goes everywhere and looks good. But then it slowly started to.
And now he's just the assist numbers is there. He's a really gifted passer. I never thought.
Oh yeah, and that's what I think when Harden starts to decline, which we're seeing now, he's still going to be a top 6 point guard in the NBA because he can do.
That's crazy.
He can give you 20 and 10 or 20 and 11. Might not be as efficient as it once was with the 20, but he's going to pass it.
All right. So who's the guard?
You don't like James Harden?
Who's the first team guard? The first team guard is Book first team.
Yeah.
Devin Booker. I mean,
no.
It's someone. I think they won the someone has to be because you got to think about it, bro. They're number 1 in the West.
They're number 1.
They're the best team in the NBA by even.
Someone has to make it. It's not going to be Chris Paul. You might have missed too much.
He missed too much time.
I still think he's second team.
Really?
Who's your guards?
Luka's one guard for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay,
it's Luka and then the next person. You can
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to see Trae Young, bro.
Trae Young led the league in points and assists totals.
Trae Young is
13.
First person since Tiny Archibald in
63 games.
Trae Young's the first person to lead the league in points and assists since Tiny Archibald in 1967, bro. You can't just ignore him.
I'm not saying he shouldn't get on at 18.
What team is Ja?
Ja would be first team if he didn't miss so many games. One, and his team didn't perform so good without him. His team was too nice without him. Granted, I will say the competition that they played was not the greatest without him, but still,
their roster is actually really underrated. They have a really,
they didn't
really
drop
good
enough games for me to put him. He's second team. Ja.
Luka and Ja's not bad though.
Oh wait, no, but Devin Booker can't be second team because Steph is definitely second team.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't drop him below second. So I think you have to put D-Book first team with Luka, and then I think Trae Young's third team. Unfortunately, off production by himself, he's a first team guy. But they're going to take into team success with him, and that's just going to drop him.
If he would have made it to 6 seed,
definitely,
he would have made second team. But because they lost the last 4 games or something like that. It's not good.
He tried to go off against the Heat, but they eventually he just cooled down. It just didn't happen.
No, we just don't lose games to subpar teams like that. So I can respect that.
All right, so the centers we know. So Giannis,
and Cat,
whichever center you prefer for the first team. Jokic or Embiid, Giannis. We couldn't really agree on the guards, but Luka. I think we all said Luka.
Yeah, we agree on Luka. I just
Who's the
Luka's
four?
a-
Is it
Tatum.
JT?
It's Tatum.
Tatum.
Hell
yeah.
no.
Who is it?
What?
KD?
All season?
KD?
Hey, bro, Tatum been
KD?
hooping all
KD?
82.
Say KD. I want you to say KD. You show a lot of disrespect towards
KD's
KD.
second team locked in for sure, but
Hell
I
no.
can't
I
give him
should
that over
respect to
Tatum, bro.
Kevin Durant because Giannis is packing him in every time.
17, yeah, 20.
Kevin Durant is still a top 3 player. He's just not one.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
all.
it's the four. If it's not JT.
It's just not JT.
How is it?
I'd put Durant over JT.
Hey.
But I don't
I got it, me.
It's a
I
lot of
gotta see
playing.
something's wrong. That's not.
What
It's
is
not
Jason
right.
Tatum average? Let's go take a look at that.
I was
Is
gonna do the
Jason
same
Tatum- is
thing.
he his first team?
27, 8, and I'm gonna say 6 before even saying
Yeah,
it.
it's 28-7.
Four.
It's 27, 8, and 4.
No.
Maybe
And
you
the,
could
and
put
the,
him
and the
first
splits
team.
are solid.
Yeah, 45 from the field.
His 3-point percentage is not good, but
Yeah, you may have to put him in there.
35 is not a lead.
But he really gets
I
in
mean,
there by
like,
default.
just-
If that's the case, if JT is going to be in there, I really would prefer just putting both centers in Giannis. Like JT he played well this year, and they
I mean,
had
just
a
because
major
you put
turnaround.
him first team doesn't mean he's better than KD though.
I know, but I'm saying. Oh wait, no, I know that.
Off
I'm
this
not
season.
saying
They
over
actually
KD.
might give it to JT simply because he's never made first team before.
That's what I'm saying, and I think that's why I didn't feel good about saying KD because I think JT belongs above KD, but I just don't like seeing Embiid on the second team
I don't
and
like that either. I
JT
agree.
on the first team.
I
Like
can
it just
agree with
doesn't.
that.
No, because Embiid had a way better season. Like
But
you
it's
shouldn't
the
have the
position.
second person in MVP. No, switch Embiid to a forward. Just put him on everybody's ballot as a forward.
He's
Put him and
never
Giannis.
played the position. Ever. Like he just if he played it a
Basketball
little
is
bit, you could sell it.
positionless, brother. What
Wow.
position does Luka play? Point guard?
Guard.
Guard.
He's
Just
a
guard.
He's a
Big
big
Guard.
G.
But he
A
can.
big
So
G.
when he's out there as a point guard, right? But Jalen Brunson is handling the ball. What is he now?
Shooting guard.
So now he's a shooting guard.
He's
And
a
then
little bit of
when Jalen Brunson passes it to Spencer Dinwiddie, now he's handling. What is Luka now?
He's still a guard, man.
Yeah,
what's the
Luka
problem?
Doncic.
So what is Spencer Dinwiddie? He's a forward now.
A guard.
Sure.
And so what's
you're-
Jalen Brunson? What's Jalen
A
Brunson?
guard.
So now you
can't have three guards. You can't.
So
have
now
three
you've
guards out
eliminated
there.
a position.
Bro,
That's
you
my
just-
point. If
Trey
you got three
guard.
guards out there, you're missing something.
No, LeBron shouldn't even be on the team.
Nah,
after
Bron's
he
a second team
hold-
lock.
After
He's a
he
second team
hold
lock.
Carmelo
No
Anthony.
way. No way.
Nah, Braun will be on second team.
He
Him and
hold
Kevin Durant will
Carmelo.
be on there together.
Wasted a year, but no, he's definitely a second team lock. But
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Just because he's a second team option, just because
Brother, man, I know you don't feel it, bro, but it's gonna happen. Like I ain't even.
I'm about to say, who you put
Bron's
him?
making an All NBA team.
You gonna make
for
it,
sure.
bro. Like,
Who are
he
you
gonna
putting
make
over
it.
him, Ethan?
He averaged 30, bro.
I'm about to say, like
30 and
I know they
6,
suck,
but these
but you
are-
can't just.
I just
You
don't
can't-
think he should make second team. I think he should. Make
But who
third
should make
team.
it over him?
It's a tough decision, man. I just don't like. You can't. Brother is 11th in the West, bro. I mean, like, yeah, you're.
It's
like,
not
he's
his
gonna-
fault, bro.
That's insane.
I wouldn't say it's his fault. I don't think so.
That's
But at
not
the
a
same
bad
time, it's like at some point, bro, you
That's
gotta
a
look
tough
at it like it's not.
Third
Like,
team Trey Young is crazy.
But I'm about to say, but we and David just openly talked about discussing putting Trey Young, who is a 9th seed, on the first team, and you said nothing. But an 11th seed.
I said
the
he
second
couldn't.
team
I
is a
said
big
Trey Young
problem.
was- I said Trey Young is 3rd team.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like when me and David were discussing him potentially being first team, there was no, oh no, brother, just can't go for that one. But when Braun,
No,
on
I
the second
said no. I just was over.
team, you was a little bit more adamant about Braun being on the second,
Yeah,
not
it
being
was a
on
little
second team.
bit more energy.
Yeah,
to
it was a little bit more
I just
energy.
don't think he. I just don't think he can. Like, you can't have KD and LeBron both 3rd team. One has got to miss because at a certain point,
One
bro, you
gotta miss. No, they're both second team. That's what I'm saying.
They
Neither-
both can't be second. So who's your 3rd team? For forward?
Well, for the forwards, because that's what they'll be listed at. You could put DeMar DeRozan at one spot, and then
Yeah,
now
but
you're
that's
talking
what
about
they-
guys like Jaylen Brown, Jimmy Butler, guys like that who none of them are going to make it over Braun or KD. They just can't.
I
You
just
cannot
think
have that.
This
I
past
feel like you gotta.
slander is
You
crazy.
can't. Like, for me, I feel like DeMar. I think DeMar deserves to be 2nd team. Like, this is
Man,
the only chance.
you must
to-
not have watched the Bulls season, the second half.
No, I mean it hasn't been good the second half, but it's not his fault per se.
So now it's not faults.
But look at the
It's not
records,
LeBron's
man.
fault. It's not
Look at
LeBron's
the-
fault.
I don't. You kind of.
Yeah, you just contradicted yourself because it's not
If
LeBron's fault, but not
if
LeBron
LeBron
gets
kicks
punished.
out Melo some more, we got 20 a game scores, man.
Team success.
What does that
success.
have to do with the Lakers winning, though, bro?
Team success.
Okay, but that
and
team, but when
games
they got
played.
Westbrook, it was fried, bro. That's over with.
Team success and games played, bro. Come on,
Team
bro.
success. Okay, so games played, I'll give you that.
He hasn't played that many games for him to be second.
But when he
He
was
played
in
50
the,
something though.
you didn't. So what is Kevin? Can Kevin Durant be on the second team?
They played. The
No,
same
I said both can't be. I said both
So
You
can't
got, like,
be on.
who should go? Like, don't just
Yeah, you're
give
telling me who can't, but you're not telling me like
who's
can't.
going to take the
Right.
place. Like, who's a player that deserves a second team and they played a lot.
DeMar DeRozan's one.
Pascal
Yeah.
Siakam kind of nice, but I wouldn't put him
Pascal
second.
Siakam second.
I don't
team?
think.
I
I
wouldn't
think.
put him
I
second.
think
I wouldn't put him
Pascal
That's
might
pretty
be.
fair though. I
He
mean,
might be third.
Pascal be
Like,
third
I
for
think-
sure. I put Pascal third.
if you got to take LeBron and KD,
You,
it's
but
gonna
you
be guys
gotta
like-
put
it's gonna
Bron
be-
and KD
It's
second.
going to be
bro.
guys
That's what I'm
like
saying.
Pascal popping up, which is why I can respect that. But he'll never.
And
he's
that's
not
what I'm
gonna do
saying.
it.
Like you can't tell me Pascal had a better season than LeBron James or Kevin Durant when they were in there. They were
People
effective.
thought Pascal was done.
Oh,
He
I'm not
was
people.
playing like it.
I'm not people. I did that spin move. He fell in love with it, but he was always a quality player. Like he was never like, oh yeah, he's trash.
What's that video of that animal spinning? I'm not
Oh,
gonna say.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say what kind of
Yes.
animal it was.
Yeah, I know what animal
Yup.
was. I knew why you didn't say it too.
Yeah,
Just insane.
I'm glad we're going in the positive direction of this podcast.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Pascal averaged 22, 9, and 5. Shot poorly from 3, but he shot well from the floor. I don't know, man. This Trae Young third team agenda is crazy to me.
But like I said,
it's just-
team record.
It
That's all it
hurts,
is.
bro. Like,
That's all you
29,
can say. Team record.
9 on 46 and 38 from 3, bro. Like 46 from the
not-
way he shoots the ball is crazy.
That's what
He
I'm saying. And it's
shoots the ball
not
all the
his
time.
fault. It's not his fault. So I don't like that he's being faulted for that. Now, if it came down to a decision like him versus Devin Booker and they played similarly, and like, okay, now I'll give you the team success nod. Go ahead, D-Book. But it's like he's outperformed some of these guys that's going to be in front of him. He's outplayed Steph Curry, but
Yes,
Steph
yeah,
Curry's
for
team
sure.
success is going to push him above, even with the game Steph's missed too.
I mean, if
It
you
just
put
doesn't matter.
if you put Trey over Steph, I wouldn't be mad.
But they're not going to. That's my point. They're not
I
going to.
wouldn't be
think
upset
they
at all.
are.
Even if
Because you
even
check,
if he
this
should.
is one of Steph's worst seasons
Yes.
statistically, as far as
That's what I'm
especially from
saying.
shooting percentages. He's been down.
He's
But-
always his efficiency has always been one of the things that's so crazy because of how much he shoots the ball from deep. This year just wasn't there. His true shooting percentages were still like elite, but his regular like 2,
That would
3,
be
like
crazy.
it was down.
All right, let's move to another award. Who's your rookie of the year? Because Rashada texted me Saturday night and asked me who.
I guess it'll probably go to Cade because he had a better finish. But I think if Jared Allen was healthy, it would be going to
Evan Mobley.
It's that
Okay.
Mobley.
I think it's Cade, bro.
Cade is single-handedly changing playoffs
Think
just
it's
by
Cade.
winning games. He's just winning games at the
I
back
think
end.
it's motorcade.
Y'all must have forgot about what Evan Mobley had to
Oh,
cast.
Evan Mobley was
I
wild.
watched him live.
Evan Mobley had to cast in top 5 position when he went hurt with
Bro.
him and Jared Allen.
It's
combined.
kind
It all
like
went
it's
downhill.
literally first half versus second half. Like which one?
No,
like,
Evan Mobley was good both halves.
Yeah, you know, but he did have a stretch where he wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
His numbers go from 15 points to like 12 and 8 rebounds or 12 and 9 rebounds.
Yeah.
When Cade came in, it was hot. And
No, it was
those,
garbage.
Those shooting
But-
percentages were
But
horrendous.
they were
He
low
was hurt
30s.
though.
He was in the
He was
40s now. Yeah, he was. I mean, I think he had what was it, a calf? Because he missed the first night of the season.
It was a lower leg injury.
Yeah,
Evan
I don't
Mobley
know.
is going to win. Just
I don't know, bro.
oh no, he's gonna win. I'll tell you he's gonna win. I'd put a lot of money on it too.
Only 17, 5 and 5 is crazy.
You think that's getting hold though? I think Cade's a lot more featured in his offense than Evan Mobley was in his.
That's true, but you gotta think. Look at the team Evan Mobley is on.
Not even
Like-
to mention, yes, offensively, but if you're talking about defensively,
Oh no,
defensive
there's
presence,
it's no.
Oh no, that's
Evan,
not.
Evan-
Evan Mobley did on the
I'm about to
defensive
say,
end next to Jared Allen was insane. Like
But like, look
You
at
didn't-
the team they have though. Like,
you
Evan
can't go
Mobley's
down
still
there.
averaging 15 and 8 though.
that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
15 and 8. Player efficiency rating top 75 in the league.
Yes,
I just think I think rookie of the year is all about like.
Shout out, Baby Tron. Okay.
You got to be. I think it's more narrative based sometimes than the MVP. I think it really like you got to look at it from the totality of where Cade started to where he was now. That Pistons team wasn't going to win, maybe, but
they're awful, bro.
17 games.
That wasn't expected.
That's how many you thought they were going to win at the most?
Without Cade.
What did they win? 21?
23.
Yeah, bro. That's six games from a rookie, bro. Think about that. That's insane.
Shout out to 6 games.
I can't say like the Cavs would be like completely off. Like this is rare. Like this is rare, right? You don't see rookies.
No, they'd be in the playoffs without
immediately commit.
What?
But they would, bro. They would.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 2 All-Stars, bro.
If Jared Allen was not hurt,
Darius Garland, DG, and Jared Allen not going to the playoffs?
No, with think about it. Take Evan Mobley away for the whole season. Who's plugging in? Who's getting plugged into a spot? One.
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love. So
he's
that automatically
he's not D'ing up like that though. He's not.
That automatically takes a defensive hit. Boom.
Yeah.
Offensively,
but
Kevin Love's just gonna space and sit in the corner, which may help at times, but that's gonna hurt at times as well. I just don't see it. Think about it.
In the East.
Think about it. What was their record? 44 and 38. Yeah. That was their record. Yeah. The Cavaliers are the 8th seed right now. Let's say they lose 3 extra games without Evan Mobley. They're the 10th seed now. Right on the edge of the play. And the only reason they'd still be in the play is because you have teams like the Knicks who suck.
I don't think that's there's more nuance to that though. It's like more like Jared Allen being hurt is the reason why they lost so many games in a row.
You don't think Evan Mobley being hurt had anything to do with it either?
I think both of them got hurt. I mean, but like when Jared
even if Evan Mobley just got hurt by himself, like that would have made a difference.
It would have made a difference, but I don't think it makes a difference to the point to where like you like nosedive this bad. Like the Cavs.
I didn't say nosedive. I said 3 games. That's not nosediving.
I'm saying like because you're mentioning
Evan didn't play, they were 4-9.
When say it again?
When Evan didn't play, they were 4-9.
You like that, Ethan? What pace is that?
That's without Jared Allen.
How many of those games were just without Jared Allen? All of them? I mean, without Jared Allen. My fault.
I'm fairly sure it's most of them because when Jared Allen got hurt, they started skidding, and then Mobley.
And then when Mobley got hurt, it was just done.
Well, like, yeah, because your best big at that point is Kevin Love. Like you're not going to win many games.
You're trying to tell me that Evan Mobley being out
defensively.
Okay, and I'm saying Jared Allen
changing the game.
True, but having Evan Mobley next to him helps him out a lot.
I mean, yes, because Mobley's versatile as a defender because he has the length and the size and the mobility as a rookie. But let's not like this. Like Jared Allen also was helping Garland out with easy assists. He was getting those screens. He was doing a lot of things that like obviously didn't show up.
The Cavs were 9-17 without Jared Allen this year.
Also very bad.
Yeah. So they were vital. I mean, I won't be mad if Evan Mobley won it. Honestly,
no, I don't even know if Evan Mobley. I do think he should win. But even if you don't think he should win, I'm not telling you what I think. Really, I'm telling you what's going to happen.
You really think he's going to win?
I do think he's going to win, but I'm telling you he's going to win. Like he's like even if I didn't think it, that's what's going to happen. Just like if I think Giannis should win MVP, which I do, he's not going to win it. One of those centers is going to win it. That's what's going to happen. Like that's just what I'm like, what I know. Like you can just tell when they do those polls on ESPN, that's telling you who's going to win the award. Pretty much, they did one of the polls. Jokic far and away was winning the poll. Then Embiid next. There you go. Giannis came on strongest of late, but the other two were still having strong performances. One of them is going to win the award.
Giannis cooled off on that. He started sitting games.
He said 1 game or 1 or 2 games.
He said 2, but I mean, and he also lost. He lost against Dallas. That was a bad look. That's basically when
he went into Embiid's house and dropped him off.
Yeah. No, that was before.
That was like what, a week and a half left in the season?
I'm just saying it was that close.
And then he went after that and put it down on KD.
If Giannis went and ran the table when he
step back 3 to tie the game.
When he beat listen, I love Giannis. I wish Giannis could win MVP.
I don't. I hate Giannis, but he's like I don't like him, but you can't deny this.
When Giannis won 2 games that charged his MVP case, which was the Nets and then the Sixers back to back, or reverse that.
Okay. And then Sixers Nets.
Then he took a rest day He sat the next
As he
game.
should. Dropping
And
it
then
down
he
on him
played-
like that must take a lot of
And
work.
then he played against Dallas, and they lost. And on Luka's tear, like mind you, Luka's turned into LeBron 2007 2.0 in the last like 10 games, but he lost that game, and then I think he rested again, and then of course Milwaukee tried all season until like the last game where they sat him. I'm just saying at that point, if he ran the table, I think he would have had a real case to MVP. But right now, I'd say he'd be fighting for like second place over Embiid, where Embiid just has been going for it, and that's all it is.
And that loss to the Mavericks, Giannis was 28 and 10. Shot 54 from the field. You want to look for the reason why they lost to the Mavericks? Look at Chris Middleton's 3 for 14 stat line.
I wish I could, bro, but it's the playoffs. So we know what playoff hardened. We know what playoff hardened means, so it doesn't get better. It might just get worse.
He was a good dude, man.
And the Raptors literally just have wing defenders. Like that's their whole team is wing defenders.
Yeah, OG Anunoby's not gonna be too kind.
Matisse might not be up there for you too.
There's no Mike, bro. He ain't playing.
He can't play 3 and 4.
No, he can't. He can't go.
I think that helps y'all out.
He might get that. He might get the back. He might get that.
Matisse in that corner is a wild thing to look at.
You gotta get it. You can't play. I mean, he got to get it today because he got to have it.
He got to get it and say get it 2 weeks and let it settle in.
But what happens when they put Scotty Barnes on Matisse Thybulle and just allow him to play free safety?
Why would they put?
Because now he's not going to guard him. He's just roaming.
Just put him on Harden, bro. Matisse not going to kill you. Put him on Harden.
No, he's talking about.
I'm saying keep him as help size.
Yeah, because they can just put OG on. They can put OG on.
That's what I'm saying. And that makes Harden's on the perimeter. And if he gets down there, kick it out to Matisse. Let's get beat. That's what's going to happen. Matisse is not a good player. You can't just be D anymore. You have to be 3 and D. If you're just D, you cannot play. That's simple.
You just can't play.
Watch the game. Watch the game, bro. I watched the Sixers game against the Nets, man, when they was putting it down.
It's scary in the bad way.
The Sixers got some things to figure out, bro, because they can't. I know y'all seen that play from DeAndre Jordan, and he's just watching the ball.
That bench is cool, man.
I watched him with the Lakers.
They're gonna have to play my boy Paul Reed. They're gonna have to give us some minutes.
This isn't a Paul Reed celebration tour.
It's gonna be some Pirtle players in the playoffs, bro. When them games 3 and 4, man.
Doc already told you Paul Reed ain't getting no minutes, man.
He's a bad coach. I hope if LeBron get Doc Rivers, his career is over. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If LeBron gets Doc Rivers, that is it.
That's not cap either.
That is it. It's over.
With that roster,
He said this isn't a Paul Reed celebration tour.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Doc Rivers is a bad coach.
But he hates his players.
Brother stinks.
That's your best Kendrick Perkins impression I ever heard, bro.
No, bro, I really just don't like Doc Rivers, bro. Like he got 1 ring. That's it.
No, don't forget it's the Celtics. So that 1 ring was 4, bro. Paul Pierce brings it up to you every time he's on television.
That's it, bro. Them boys got 1 ring. Since they ain't just been getting washed up, bro. One got
blowing leads too.
Oh, they did a decent job with the Clippers before they were able to get Paul George and Kawhi.
Oh, that's when they got 3-1 in the bubble.
That's when he re-upped. That's when he re-upped on the coaching chops.
That's when they had Montrez and
Oh yeah. That was the I'm Kevin Durant series. Yeah. Y'all know who I am.
Yeah.
Shout out to KD, man. Top 3, man. Ain't no hate on this side, bro.
Yeah, Harden's cooked up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, big bro. He's gonna leave too because Doc Rivers is gonna call him out on it, and that's it, bro. Like you can't call us.
Where did the Sixers go from there?
Harden is on another team next year.
Won't surprise me at all.
He can come play off the bench next to Oladipo for us, man. We'll take him.
Next to Oladipo.
Yeah, next to Oladipo is a wild part. Off the bench, not that crazy. But next to Oladipo was crazy.
You're not even 6th man, 7th man.
Yeah, I'll let off the bench slide, but next to Oladipo was crazy.
7th man, James Harden is nuts.
Yeah. Oh man, he can't start over Tyler Hero anymore.
Round 1 upset predictions. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if the Sixers lost. And this isn't me.
That's not an upset.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I want.
If they make that trade to lose round 1,
the Raptors beat them 3-1 in the regular season series. That's not a good matchup for him.
That's the crazy thing.
James is struggling to move laterally, bro. You can't move to the basket anymore. The calf breaks down anytime there's some resistance on the way to the basket.
Some resistance.
Doc said he's not hurt, so I don't really know what to believe.
Of course, Doc has to say that.
This is a permanent injury, brother. Like, this is it.
It's in the mind.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro.
He's mentally.
He's just thinking how quickly he can get to that club after the game.
If the series not green, bro, if he got to work, man, I got it, man.
I got to dribble past OG and Scotty.
I feel so bad for Darnell when he comes out with a 3 for 16 game one.
Man, he got to chase around,
and it's gonna look nice too. When if you didn't look at the splits, it's gonna be like 21, 11, and 7. I'm telling you.
But who's got the best player in that series, though?
Joel Embiid.
That's what I'm saying, right? Or we like when did we? I would still take the Sixers just on the backs of Joel. Just get 15 free throws a game.
I don't know, but I think
in the
playoffs have to score 60.
In the playoffs, the whistle becomes a little tighter. They don't blow it as much.
I think the Raptors got the best after him and Harden is very loose. They got the best 3 with Scott with Fred VanVleet,
Gary Trent,
Pascal,
Pascal, Scotty. Like, but I just think the team is just better. I forgot they had Gary Trent. That is crazy.
It's not a good matchup for the Sixers. It's a terrible matchup. They're gonna swarm Embiid. Embiid literally said himself he doesn't like playing the Raptors. The least favorite team to play. I'm pretty sure he said on JJ Redick's podcast.
If the Nets end up playing the Celtics, that'd be interesting too.
So this is a question for Amir. Amir, who do you want to play in the first round?
I want to play the Nets. I want to play the Nets.
So you want the Nets to lose?
I need to put this team. They're gonna show me round one. If I really want to put any energy into this team, I need you to show me round one, bro. You put the Nets out, and that boosts your confidence. You're going, and now is the time to get them. Right now, you don't want to let them get hot and ramp it up. No, take them out now. That should be the plan. I don't want to play Charlotte or Atlanta, and you may win the series at 5 games, but ain't no real pressure on you. Our late game offense is the thing I worry about the most. I don't think we're gonna be put under the fire against teams like that. I want to.
It's not consistently. You might get
not consistently. Maybe one game. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving is going to keep you under that pressure. You're gonna have to either you're gonna melt or you're gonna show us what you really about. If you want to be ready for Milwaukee, I think Brooklyn is how you need to start. I don't think it'll happen because I think Brooklyn will beat the Cavs, but it'd be nice for us to play them because if you ain't about it, Brooklyn will beat you in 6.
Do you think that Tyler Hero's gonna get it done this playoff round? I mean, obviously you're a Heat fan, so I imagine you'd say yes.
Yeah, but I'm realistic though. I mean, Tyler Hero, he can't be your best scoring option. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, brother's been turning it on, but it's like.
And I think in the playoffs, I think he'll be. I don't expect him to get better. I expect him to stay about where he's at with production, 20 off the bench because he's going to get his points just because of how much they let him. Take control of the offense. In round one, he'll definitely give it to you because Brooklyn, if you play them, is not a defensive team. No. And then Charlotte, he just dropped 35 against Charlotte. Charlotte's terrible defensive. Atlanta, same thing. Atlanta's not a good defensive team. So he's definitely gonna go off in those series. If you put him against the Nets, the Cavs, that'd be a little bit more interesting because now a lot of your game is going to be outside based. And this year he's done a really good job of getting in that little in-between area, the mid-range game, to balance out his game. He's been a lot better there than he was last year. It's going to be a little tougher to get down to the paint, so you're going to be settling for a lot of jumpers. So I'd like to see that. I think the Cavs is actually a bad matchup for us, especially if Jared Allen's down there, because what Jimmy likes to do is paint smash. Yeah. Bam's offensive game under the paint, I still think needs more developing. The Cavs is not a matchup I love, but obviously, Brooklyn is the one you should fear the most. They're the one that could beat you. I don't think the Cavs could beat us. I think they could draw a series out against us, take it 6 games, but I don't think they could beat us just because of their lack of experience. Brooklyn can beat you just off the firepower of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving alone. And that's without Ben Simmons, who they're saying is getting
That's when I think the Bucks should not be worried, but they should pay attention to that. Because if he can ramp up and play 25, 30 minutes a game in a series against them, bro.
I don't think
that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
The Bucks give a damn. Bro. The Bucks don't care.
But if the Nets can get back Ben, Kyrie,
My back.
Okay.
They don't give
That's
us
what I'm saying. You think the back holding up for Ben on Giannis?
David. I'm really sad, man, because you of all
This
people,
is crazy.
I mean,
you
I
just
know
can't
the-
keep
I know-
disrespecting this man.
I'm not, bro. Like I don't know why
Giannis
y'all
would
don't
average
understand.
50 in that series.
And he's going to, but it's like at least you have some bodies to throw at, bro. And then we don't know what is going to look like on offense when you got Ben running the floor, and then he carry over there.
Well, Ben's
Woo,
with Ben's on the floor, he's not your biggest. He's your biggest
Watch this.
defender.
I'm about to guard Ben Simmons right now.
Ben Simmons is.
All right, then, bro. We gonna put on KD, Chris Middleton.
But think about defensively. Think about defensively what you have to do now.
Giannis and Drew Holiday.
They've been using Andre Drummond as a big body. He's got to be off the floor. Ben Simmons is out there, so Ben Simmons is not your center.
Yeah.
So once Giannis gets by Ben Simmons, who's coming for help? Kevin Durant? Oh my God! You're really asking brother to show us he's the best. You want him to dominate.
Kevin Durant got some good help off D, man. He blocking the
Fresh
shot,
off
man.
the Achilles.
I'm gonna say you want to see Kevin Durant get put down so bad because when Giannis spins and Kevin Durant's the last line of defense, it's a foul or KD's getting punched on, but he's not getting a stop. Like that 240 pounds they got listed is false, but he's 210 jumping against 255. It's not gonna go well.
Let's wrap up the East. Do the Bulls get swept?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right,
and Giannis might average 70. Nikola Vucevic is a joke. Like he can't guard.
Sorry, DeMar. We love you.
Yeah, DeMar had a great season. Should have us.
Great season.
Let's look at the West. Do the Jazz get swept?
No, Luka's hurt. Luka's hurt.
Luka's not.
I saw that. He had a boot on.
He had a boot. They don't. They gonna win that series because Luka. I don't think Luka comes back.
Hear me out, man.
There is. If they lose to Spencer Dinwiddie, if Jalen Brunson,
if the Jazz
that
lose,
is bad.
Donovan Mitchell's played his last game.
They could win that series and he's gone.
Yeah, they start over. Yeah, if the Jazz don't make it pretty far, they lose.
That's us, man.
It's
us or y'all. It's us or y'all.
The Knicks
we have a better package than y'all, but I don't want to throw Tyler Hero in, so y'all can. We definitely have a better package.
Take Julius Randle.
They're not taking that.
I don't want to give up one.
They're gonna need some quick.
Do it again, Dave. Do it again.
They can have them.
They're gonna need Quickly and Barrett in that package.
Oh, not Rowan Barrett Jr.
And they're talking. They're gonna come to y'all for Barrett and us for Tyler, and whoever's willing to budge gets Donovan Mitchell, man.
This is the Julius Randle experience, not the RJ Barrett experience.
If that's the case,
quick Jules, you can get Nerlens too.
Nerlens and Rudy Gobert.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is, man, we got the cap space, man, and them Lakers picks looking nasty.
So what happens when he says, "I'm not going there"?
He can go to hell. That's what he can do.
I was about to say.
And would you want to? You must be throwing CJ in that trade because you don't want to see.
You literally have to.
You don't want to. I know you're not talking about that. She said Dallas superstars. I know you're not talking about that. CD's calf is fine. Micah Parsons' calf is fine. I think Trey Davis'
Zeke's is great, bro.
That man's done. Have a good day then, because I'm not talking about that bum quarterback. He told me earlier today that Trey Lance will see the Hall of Fame before Eli Manning. That brother is out of his mind.
Trey Lance is gonna be a really good quarterback, though.
I hope so for his sake, because
he will be.
Can Denver?
He's gonna be the best QB from that draft.
Denver beat the Warriors?
No.
80%
Steph. No.
Good dude. Clay is wilding right now too. I still think
you called him washed.
Still think he's washed, but he's been wild.
He's getting a shot attempts. He's getting a shot attempts for sure. He's getting a shot attempts.
You just can't wash shooting, man. Like it doesn't happen.
No, you can't.
No.
That's crazy, man.
My Chick-fil-A products right here.
Man.
My other one right here.
That is a weapon card.
Diabetes is crazy. I don't know how you duck it, man, but that's a lot of sugar, bro.
If y'all
multiple 2 liters was
why both open, cuz?
Hey Dave, when I come down on Sunday, you let me know if you want me to bring some lemonade, some tea, some something, bro.
Catering.
Both of them open. Both open.
You're right, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I leave one in my car. I just brought it in today.
You leave? That's hot lemonade, cuz?
Nah, when it gets cold at night, man. It gets cold at night. You take that drain out in the morning.
This is crazy.
Bro.
Ain't nothing to put it in the refrigerator. I just got to keep it up here. Keep it
49. 49 seconds on Tyson. That's the clip right there.
We calling this
It's hilarious, bro.
49-20, bro. You got the time.
CFA
That's
on calling this iPad corner. Views from the iPad.
That's crazy. That is wild. How far does Memphis go?
Second round, I think.
I'd agree. If they see the Warriors in round 2, they lose.
No, I think they beat the Warriors.
I think that's a good series.
They're not ready.
It's definitely a good series. It's a good series.
If Steph Curry is 100%, bro.
If he's 100%, he's still the best player in that series.
I think it's 6. I think it goes to 6.
I do too. I don't think it's a sweep or a 5 game, but I just think the Warriors win.
Sure.
I don't think the Grizzlies are ready.
This is Ja's top 10 case right here. This playoff run.
I really hope that happens, bro. That's gonna be some great hoops, bro.
It will be.
There's so much potential for great hoops.
Warriors would beat the Suns too. I ain't ready for that though.
63. I mean, the Suns have not played.
Remember where the Warriors were before Draymond went down. Remember, bless you, brother.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Times 2, brother. Remember where they were.
That's crazy talk, but they have a good team though, bro. So they have a nice roster.
The Warriors got a nice roster.
I just feel like if Ja has an off night, who's getting buckets in a playoff game? Like not a regular game.
And that's I just want to say this real quick because I watched the Grizzlies play. If you just want to watch a very nasty bag, when I'm saying like, man,
I understand, bro.
No, he's just slow. Dylan Brooks' bag is horrendously nasty.
Yeah.
The crossover is it looks like
he does everything.
A little kid is out there dribbling the ball.
He does everything so rushed, even to when he pulls up. It's like
that's what I'm saying. If Ja's having an off night, who is taking?
Go watch Dylan Brooks highlights, bro.
Desmond Bane. If he's shooting well,
but that's what I'm saying. In a playoff series, though, when the game slows down,
they'll win the first
y'all
round.
grinding it out.
We haven't even seen John in the playoffs yet because they lost the play-in last year.
Yeah,
nah, they didn't. Remember, they played the Grizzlies. I mean, they played the Jazz.
Oh, in the first round?
Yeah,
they got swept.
They won one game. The first game when Donovan Mitchell didn't play.
Nah, I got nasty.
But Ja Morant remember he cooked Rudy Gobert.
Screenshot for June.
That's June.
She's saying the Grizzlies are gonna be in the finals. You got to stop with these hot takes.
I'll put the thumbs up for you. Get the nice screenshot.
What's wrong with you, bro? You really believe that, for real?
Yeah, I think she's rooting for the Grizz, not the Wizards are out.
Who's your
Bulls fan, bro? You're playing the Bucks. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm about to say their season is over. It's just they get to play for one time.
Take 2 from the Suns and then take the Lakers pick. That's what I'm rooting for.
Take 2? Take 2 what?
2 games from the Suns and then get out of there. That'd be the
2
best
trips for Phoenix.
2
That's insane.
Yeah, man, just 2.
They don't win a game, man.
At least y'all got us there. That's all I need.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all there. Do y'all get past the Clippers? 1, but 2, even if you do.
I gotta pray on that one.
I'm about to say, even if wow.
I've seen it, but I didn't want to see it.
He was a great player, man.
I saw it in the comment section, bro. I was like,
he was a great player. That's actually one of the wilder things in NBA history. Think about it. Never gets talked about.
That's why it's so wild.
The NBA has just hid it from history, like it never happened.
He still got a statue out there.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
No, don't skip the other 2.
No, I'm gonna lead them to the. I ain't gonna put them up.
I can't,
man. TD wildin'.
Y'all are crazy.
Oh man, Ty's trying to tell the truth, but he won't expose it.
That's crazy, man. I still can't believe it.
Yeah, that sucks.
You can't get away with that nowadays.
That's a wild bar. I'm gonna have to leave that one up, man. God bless you though.
Anybody got any wild playing takes? I don't really want to talk about it too much. I'm too nervous. But I think we'll beat the Spurs. But what about the playing?
I do think y'all beat the Spurs.
I should beat the Spurs. Don't DeJounte Murray got like a tapeworm or something?
Yeah, he said he's sick, but I mean, even with him, we only lost to him without Brandon Ingram. Other than that, we beat him.
They literally are a 33, 34 win team.
One of the lower season of playing will win.
36.
Don't know which one, but one of them will win. I don't know who it's gonna be.
I don't know.
But not every higher seed is gonna win those games.
I feel bad for Memphis. I mean, not Memphis, but Minnesota.
Yeah, they don't belong here.
I don't know. I just don't know if in a one game like these type of things is why they're playing.
Oh, there you go. Minnesota could beat Memphis.
That's a series.
If Anthony Edwards just goes
That's a
supernova,
series.
They can beat them,
Serious.
and it really might not be a 7-game series. Like if Minnesota really takes it to that level, like they could beat Memphis.
Yeah, I need to see some playoff cat.
Who's guarding Cat? Jonas? Steven Adams?
Probably be Jaren.
Yeah, but still though, like
That's a good matchup for Jaren though, because Cat not gonna back him down too much, and Jaren can stay on the perimeter with him a little bit. But I mean, if Cat get hot, bro, it's schwackums. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Cat been on one. The minutes activity this year has been different. Sometimes unprofessional, but I've come to the conclusion that Russ sucks and deserved it, so it's okay.
I'm glad. Hey man, Chris, you heard that?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I'm glad you came around, man.
And the way he was throwing Frank Vogel under the bus today, it's just time. Somebody's got something against him.
I hope he becomes a coach. I hope he becomes a coach again, really.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew
he had no chance. He had no chance.
No chance in hell, bro. From jump.
Not with them boys. Not with them boys.
Bringing out
and I said he should have been fired.
Man.
But he ain't had no chance with them boys, man.
I mean, he was the first guy to be sacked because they can't sack Westbrook.
That's what I'm saying. If Russ could get fired, he'd be gone. But it doesn't work like that.
As soon as he can opt in, he'll be. Ooh, Chris.
Cat would be the best player in Wizards history if he were to go there right now.
That's crazy.
Who is the best player in Wizards history?
Don't
count Jordan because that wasn't his peak. He sucked.
No, that's crazy.
What's his name? The coach's pops.
Wes Unseld. Okay. He did win MVP.
I like John Wall a lot too, but Rashad.
Wes Unseld won an MVP though.
They weren't even the Wizards. They were the Bullets.
1977.
They were the Bullets.
When I think of the Wizards, I think of John
Off the
Wall.
top of the head, 77 sounds
that was
right.
Most,
or was it 67? Was it 67? Might have been 67. Because I think 77 was with Bill Walton. Or was he 78?
Hey, man, you showing off because
he gets cloudy.
I miss John Wall, man. I hope he comes back and plays good.
Coming back, bro.
He'll be in the Lakers uni next year.
I pray not. I hope he goes somewhere where he can actually do something.
If he doesn't go to the Lakers, if he doesn't get traded for Russ, he's sitting out another year.
I don't like any player that I like that has to go to LeBron, bro, because it just never ends up well. Man, it never works out. Man.
So you didn't like Anthony Davis? Yeah.
I stopped liking Anthony Davis when he stopped liking me because he just put me through too much. But y'all see it now. He's putting the rest of the world through it now, so I'm free.
Not the rest of the world, just the
best player ever is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, man, that shows you the franchise hasn't had much.
It's not
crazy. Good. It's not good.
That is, and that's not a bad thing. It's just crazy.
You gotta remember, man, you can't spell poverty without a big P.
What about Kuz? Kuz up there now?
Ooh, we might have to end the
pod. Jewel got the Garden rocking, bro. So he top 5 now, bro. Who was Patrick Ewing when you got Julius, bro?
I don't care about the old players, bro. They don't move me. I've never seen them play before. Besides Magic, I ain't gonna lie. Magic Johnson moves me, bro. He's hey. But it's crazy, bro. But the old players don't move me. Not like that.
Don't disrespect your boys out there, man. Them old folks is all the Knicks got. Keep them to your chest.
Oh man,
hold them right here.
He ain't wrong.
That's all y'all got. Him and Melo.
Oh wow.
Nah, Melo was one of them.
He was one of them.
I was watching Melo highlights. He was one of them.
He is one of them.
One of my favorite eras, man. When Melo was on the Knicks, man. I wish y'all never did him bad.
Same.
Maybe I would.
Now y'all doing Julius Randle the same way.
He did it.
Stars just shouldn't come there.
I probably would have had the same team with Melo too. That's kind of crazy.
Listen to what Chrissy is saying, please.
Oh, why did she say that? Because the Kuz take.
It's time to go.
No. When we return the favor, now you want to wrap it up.
Do we have some closet takes? Who needs to hang it up?
Oh,
I just think you need to keep saying Russie until it happens.
Wow.
Hang it up.
Russ can still play basketball somewhere else.
No.
He just can't play. He just can't play on a winning team. That's all. I'm not telling brother.
So you're telling brother to go to a losing team because he can't play in the
No. I'm saying tell brother to go do what he wants somewhere else that wants to bring in some tickets. Them OKC. I'm sorry, those Russell Westbrook fans travel pretty well. So no,
they do. I'll give him that. He has fans that'll defend his name like it's their name.
Yeah, he's some trash. Unfortunate stuff.
I think majority of the Lakers roster probably needs to play.
Trevor Ariza. God.
Trevor.
Well, I'm throwing in
NBA
watch
player.
guy. Hey, shout out Frank Gore. I know y'all seen it. He finally
he's
called.
done.
He finally called.
Yeah, he finally called it.
Shout out
Finally
Frank Gore.
called it.
Did he ever get to play with his son or no?
The tank ran out,
His son is
man.
some
The
Chiefs, I
tank's
think.
been out of gas for 5
Tank
years
ran
now.
out, man. But he
Yeah.
finally called it.
He's waiting for
You know,
every
he's
tool in that
really-
car to fall apart.
Yeah, no, he
That's what
called
he
it
was
though.
doing.
Once Dan Williams put him down, he realized, man, I can't. I'm hits is done.
Oh man.
Who's his son? Frank Gore Jr. I think he goes to like Grambling, bro. So I'm gonna keep it real, Chief.
Oh, that's cooked.
You
It
tell
was
his son to hang it up.
no. But you can't wait for somebody that goes to Southern Miss to go to
He
the
said,
league.
"No, I seen Pops."
This isn't LeBron Bronny type
Yeah,
vibes, huh?
yeah. He went to Southern Miss. And it ain't the one.
I'm not gonna lie.
Just shitting on brothers'
Tyson
dreams.
is crazy.
I'm going to remove Brother Man from the timeout. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Oh,
man.
you blocked it? That's crazy, bro. He spilled
Why your brother going wild today?
I'm gonna have to say Pirtle, man. That's the
Yeah,
wild.
Udonis Haslam is wild. Yeah, Udonis Haslam is
Udonis
He
wild.
needs to hang it up. That tank is also empty.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
he's
has
been a
been for
players coach
years.
for 3 years now.
That's what
but
I'm
he
saying. He's an assistant coach.
He just don't like to be home, man. That's all it is. He don't want to go home to them kids.
He can still come to the facility every day
It's
as an assistant
Juwan
coach.
Howard all over again.
He wants to travel though, bro. He just wants to travel. He wants to be with
He's
his
been
guys.
he's been everywhere a few times, bro. It's time to go ahead.
Yeah, but that's when that's your life, bro. You don't know how to live just at home no more.
He played against the
Hang it
Magic's
up.
G League team and had
I'm just saying,
2.6
but this-
rebounds and an assist with 4 fouls on 1 for 5 shooting and 20 minutes.
He'll transition to being a coach, man, because he's
The
not
The
going
transition
home.
needs to happen. If not now, when?
It's already
40 years
happened.
old.
He's already happened.
He's been washed for like 4 or 5 years now. No, he's been
It
washed.
might have been longer ever since
No,
LeBron
he's
left.
been
Like,
washed.
I mean,
Watch.
like legit
Yeah.
not playing. Washed.
No, he's been washed
No.
for a decade. I don't ever remember him not being washed.
I will say he contributed to the second championship, and I can respect after you win, go ahead and come back and try to run it back. But after the 2013-14 year, when LeBron after that year when LeBron left, he was done. So we're going on 8 years now where
That's
he's
8,
been
yeah.
running on E,
Eight,
and
man.
it's just time,
8,
man.
9, bro. It's 2022 now.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's been done since that championship run when you average like 8 points. It's just not. It's not going on.
Yeah, real quick, shout out to the Lakers because they finally got off of Luol Deng's contract after years and years.
I forgot
of
about
shoveling
Luol
money.
Deng.
And
He was
they're
the
about
fourth
to-
highest paid player this year.
Yep. And,
What do you make?
What?
He was making 4.7 or 5.
He was
You
behind.
gotta think the Lakers had a lot of minimums.
Russ Brown,
5.7.
Russ Brown,
AD.
yeah, THT.
And then
Yeah.
Luol Deng.
Yeah, THC, and then Luol Deng,
Nuts.
and then it was Kendrick Nunn, and then down from there.
Player option Kendrick Nunn, so he's accepting that. Shout out Kendrick Nunn. He'll be on the Lakers next year.
Well, we don't know what Kendrick Nunn is because
Yeah,
he didn't suit up.
No, but
that's why
he's
gonna-
accepting that option because it's free money.
Yeah, he hasn't played. Let's need like 2 seconds to hate real quick. Russell Wilson, that man is lame. He's the corniest man in sports. That let's ride stuff is garbage. I honestly don't hope. I hope Denver loses every game this year.
I
'Cause
can't.
I'm tired of seeing it.
Unlimited, bro.
Yeah, I can't stand Russell Wilson. I can't stand. I hate Russell Wilson.
Mindset.
He's just not. He's just not.
You're
Cool.
not
You just need to have an ultra ego. You just
It's
need
hard-
to be Mr.
You're just not.
Unlimited.
you're just not. You're limited, bro. You're not unlimited. That's the
It's
problem.
hard. It's hard to be as lame as Russell Wilson. Like you really got to go out of your way to be that lame.
Is it lame?
He goes home to
or
Sierra
not?
every night, man.
I don't
He's
think
doing something right.
I think it's just it seems a little bit disingenuous. I think that's what it is. There's
He's
just
faking it.
Yeah, I think it's overboard.
Thanks
But
for
I don't think
dumbing it down
it
for us,
has
Dave.
anything to do with like him.
Yeah,
The whole like the like let's I'm gonna help you out just in case somebody try to come back come after you. This is not a anti Sierra should be with future. This is not the thing. It's just him as a football. Hear him talk about football. He's lame. Like that's the problem.
Thank you. I get it.
Yeah.
You're being racist. That's on cue for you as well, Chrissy, to disrespect me because I don't like that man.
I just don't think.
Hey.
I think he's a very
Wow. Before we get out of here,
HIPAA. You can't call him lame.
without knowing all the matchups, who wins the finals?
I'll go with the repeat.
Bucks. Dave.
Cavs.
Come on, bro. You gotta give a better.
David, all right.
Bro, you gotta give a serious answer, bro.
That's what we're doing, man. You can't give me a legit answer, bro.
It's just no way.
I don't want the Bucks or the Suns to win, so I can't let the hate get over, bro. I gotta pick somebody. I don't the Suns.
All right.
I really think the
Rashad?
Suns.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
This feels, I don't know why. I hate to say it too, because this just feels like a random Miami run, bro. Like I don't know why.
I didn't feel that, so
They have Jimmy Butler, so no, it's not.
Agreed. I hate.
And I that's why I can see that happening.
I'd say,
but it's just,
I think the Warriors are going to win it this year.
Shooting 6% from three is crazy. You can't have that. I don't want the Warriors to win either. Honestly, but I really don't like the entire. I like go Hawks and Trae Young. I actually know Sean likes the Hawks. Go.
Wow, he's digging deep into that hate, man.
He has different motives of hate for why reason.
You gotta root for the Grizzlies, bro. No one roots for them.
Got the full
No,
five.
I do like Jaren Jackson Jr., but Chrissy, that take is bad.
Full five. Oh man, he's
The
in
Mavericks, man. But Luka's down bad right now.
Pick the Nuggets.
Nah, bro. I don't like the fact that Nikola Jokic wears 15.
Oh,
wow.
And the number's gonna get retired for him too. That's the hot part. It's going to, and you know it's hot, and you know it is. He's an MVP.
Because it's getting to the point where they're gonna have to.
He's a two-time MVP after this year. No, I can't believe Melo did not get that jersey retired. That's actually insane.
I can't really blame David. Like looking at all these teams, I don't like a lot of them. Bro. Like it's a lot of it's tough.
And then not to only let him wear his jersey, but he's better than Melo.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining us again. If everybody stops being lazy, no. If everybody can stop being so lazy, I'd love to do a mock draft special, but Ethan's just disinterested, and the rest of these people are very unmotivated to do anything.
I have my mock ready, man. Can we do top 11? Let's do top 11 so my team is in there, please.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just a mock this year, bro. They're gonna be 3 trades into the top 10, and it's just gonna be washed.
Still give it a chance. Don't just not try. You all have a good afternoon, though.
It's the evening.